game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So the Temple Owls offense will get the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Give to the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. And now on third down after that last run. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Jordan. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. To the air on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Cook. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Handoff from the gun. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Dumps it to the back. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man quickly. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. They want to run it left here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Pulls it in. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Temple looking for a touchdown from the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. The play action fake. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. So they'll send out the field goal unit, and he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And the returner goes down. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Johns. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Third down coming up.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The give to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. The Owls have this offense rolling. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets him to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the counter. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. He's looking to throw it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Fast motion from the offense. Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose it. Even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. They'll run the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And it's no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
And that kind of tells you how the season's gone for this squad. Just whether it's the offense, whether it's the defense, now it's the special teams, missing a makeable kick. It's been that kind of year.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Might as well give it to him again. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. And the Golden Eagles in the hurry up. To the ground with the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Looking for a man. It's Johns. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And that pass intercepted. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Boston College. How about that D coming up with a play like that? What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, return to offense, go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Clemson was able to finish off a close one in Death Valley today. They did just enough, both offensively and defensively, to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance.
The give on the inside.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. A little release to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Offense gets set for second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Now he's going to break the pocket. Still on his feet at the 45. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on second down. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Out of the backfield, he's open. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the Owls will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man! And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
After that last completion, it's second down. To throw, it's Johns. He makes the grab. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. BC back to work after picking up the first down. He's going to pass. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And that is another.
From the red zone, looking for a space. He finds his man. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Boston College! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this third quarter. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his man. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Temple lines up quickly. On second down, he'll fire. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll ride the hot hand.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
They'll leave it with him. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through.
He'll take a shot. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. It is perfect. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The give to the tailback. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. Looking for a man. It's Johns. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man out of the backfield. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. The give. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Here he goes breaking the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Back open in the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive.
Good enough for first down.
And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. The give to the back. Smashes through. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. It is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Houston went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Cougars always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Safe completion on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. To the air, it's Johns. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Giving him his pads. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the...
Unleashes one deep. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Off play action. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Extending the play. Finds a crease at the 20. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo. He's got it. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Escapes trouble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. 2nd down and 6 from their own 10. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking for space, it's Moncrief. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. They're going to test the right side with this one. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
Brings up 2nd down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. got his man on the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Release to the back. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Tag them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Fights off a defender. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He's got his man. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the try is no good. Guys, I know the field goal wasn't good, but hey, 19, it's a pretty good lead.
28, Temple, 9.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get it through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down.
And first down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
It's such an advantage for a defense when you can add to your pass rush by blitzing guys, but especially when you've got a middle linebacker like that can collapse and push the pocket into the lap of the quarterback.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. He's back to throw on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got it. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Owls are moving quickly down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
27-yard line.
They'll give it to the back. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
First down for the offense.
The run from the shotgun. Pulled down after a gain of 5. It's at the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Takes the handoff. It's Cook. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Looking to scramble. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
And it's perfect. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Texas A&M packed a wallop today, and in many ways it felt like it packed the 12th man with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in College Station.
Quick completion on the out.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. A strike downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
At the 22-yard line. Good enough for first down.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Temple lines up quickly. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. They're bringing heat. He'll try to do it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. On 4th down, looking to pass. Complete out of the backfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
27 on the play. 1st and goal, Temple.
He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Moving away from pressure. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. And he got that extra point through. No slipping on the snow. It was good. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Boston College, 28, Temple.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
Trying to get rid of it. And the misconnection on 3rd down. Boston College will send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Going up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Looking to throw on second down. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, he dropped it! Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. First down here for the offense. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what